see the Nintendo Direct. So let's see it.
Hi everyone, Bill Trinan here from Nintendo to deliver some new information about upcoming games. You may think you know all about our 2016 lineup, but we have a few secrets left to reveal about some games you may have heard of.
Secrets.
We'll begin with Star Fox Zero, so let's kick it over to someone who knows all about shooting for the stars.
Shigeru
Miyamoto.
Oh my god.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto, a game producer at Nintendo. I'm here today in New York City.
My boy.
It's 3 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so it's very cold.
I'm Canadian. Come on, think about the Canadians out there. They're Celsius.
I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. Star Fox Zero is finally ready.
Oh my god.
We made this game to
My body's
be an authentic action game, the kind I haven't worked on for a long time. It turned out to be the type of game where the more you practice, the more fun it gets. The plot and the game structure are similar to the Star Fox on Nintendo 64, but the story and map structure here are completely new.
Thank you, that's good.
Time, there are teleporters that appear in the game. The teleporters play an important role in the storyline and also have a big impact on the branching paths in the map. Now, I'd like to talk about a stage that we haven't shown yet. This is Fortuna. It's packed with dangerous
This looks so cool.
weapons and will prove pretty challenging, so enjoy going up against all new enemies. Some pretty giant ones, too. There are also a lot of alternate paths in the maps. You can see this looks like the Cornerius stage at first, but there is actually a branch in the path on the right. When you take this path, it leads to a new level. If you go through here, you'll be confronted by a never-before-seen boss. This boss
That's cool.
is also worth defeating, and once you win, you'll be taken back to the map where even more paths will open up. Just like that, Star Fox Zero is a game where once you defeat Venom in normal mode, many new and alternate paths will appear.
Making so you have replayability.
As you explore these different paths, you'll encounter Starwolf and his 4-man team. They'll provide a really tough challenge. The player can use the new target mode and various maneuvers and other new attack strategies to battle Starwolf throughout the game. The goal you are shooting for is Venom
That's my boy, Pigs.
and Andros, but of course the gameplay is completely new. On the way, you'll realize that there are multiple paths available for you to reach the final destination. Please try it out for yourselves to see how many paths there are. There's also a 2-player mode. One player can fly the R-wing, while the other player aims and shoots.
That's pretty cool.
You can play this way cooperating with your friends and aim for high scores, or you can get together with your family and just have fun clearing each level.
But how about co-op, like versus each other? I want to see that.
Now,
Oh my.
to those who have
No,
the Smash Bros. Fox Amiibo, yes, you can use it. With it, you'll be able to play with the R-Wing from the
that's so nice to me.
classic Super NES game, and there might even be some other bonuses waiting for you. I hope you try it out. One more thing, I want to talk to you about a new game. Some of you may remember that I showed a game 2 E3s ago that was called Project Guard. This game is now complete and is called Star Fox Guard. Slippy's Uncle Grippy is busy with the job of gathering rare metals in space, but is under attack from all kinds of enemies.
Oh my god.
In this game, you use Slippy's newly invented security system to ward off these enemies. The player uses 12 cameras, setting them up in various locations to find and attack the enemies to protect the mining site.
Also, I wanted to say I didn't see any rumors before this, so all of I'm seeing is new, and this is so cool. Freaking reminds me of FNAF.
There are about 100 missions to play, but that's not all. You can also edit the placement of enemies, and then you can upload these enemy patterns online so others can play them.
Everything's gonna become Mario Maker soon. everything.
You can play other players' creations or have others play yours to earn precious medals.
Oh no, classic. Oh my god.
I hope you'll play Star Fox Guard with people from all around the world. Get good at changing those cameras. Speaking of changing cameras, let's switch it back over to Bill.
Thanks, Mr. Miyamoto. I'm happy to announce that both games, Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard, will come packaged together as
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I thought it would be like a $60 game, and I'm like, I'm not buying that. But if it's coming with Star Fox Zero, then
a set. Those who purchase the digital versions can buy them separately in Nintendo eShop, or buy both games for the same total price as the packaged bundle. Star Fox Zero and
okay, I'm not gonna get it off the eShop.
Star Fox Guard
They should have given like a code or something.
both launch on April 22nd,
April 22nd.
2016.
God.
It's about time you showed up, Fox.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. Shut up, Falco.
You're the only hope for our world. You know, there's another Wii U game that's received a number of updates, and I think its fans may want in on a little secret.
Marie.
It ain't over yet for Splatoon. First, we'll be releasing an update that aims to balance some of the gear abilities and adjust various systems in the game, such as matchmaking. For gear, these changes will improve some of the lesser used abilities
That's nice.
to make them more appealing. Additionally, we'll be making some changes to matchmaking and team assignments for ranked battle and adding a couple of elements to the Splatfests to improve the overall user experience. This first update will be released next week on March 8th.
Next week.
The second update we have planned will pertain mostly to weapons in the game. In addition to adjusting some already existing weapons, we'll be adding new weapon set recommendations. These combinations will feature a selection of some of the most popular and underappreciated weapons chosen by the owner of Ammo Knights himself, Sheldon. We'll be dividing this update into two parts, and the first will be arriving in April. We'll also be releasing information about these
So you have to buy it?
updates on our website and via our official channels, so make sure to check it out. Next, a Wii U game you're all expecting that comes with some unexpected twists.
Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, we already know.
Here's part of the opening movie in Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
I guessed it. Faced Bowser. That face Wario baby. Nintendo already knows Rosalina's a cloud favorite. Wendy's. Anyone want to go to Wendy's? Like that one.
A new event is making its debut in the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, Rugby Sevens, and it's a lot of fun. It's also a series first, as is Rhythmic Gymnastics Clubs. Not to mention, every Olympic Games event in the game takes place in venues modeled after the actual venues in Rio. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016
official Olympic game. Boy,
Olympic Games launches on Wii U June 24th. We'll keep you updated on the other events and more game details down the line.
Down the line.
We'll get back to more Wii U games in just a sec, but remember that you'll first get a chance to earn your place on the podium beside two gaming powerhouses when Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on the Nintendo 3DS system March 18. Next, let's see what's new in Super Mario Maker. It's been about 6 months since the game arrived on Wii U, and players around the world continue to upload exciting new courses every day. In fact, there are more than 6.2 million courses for players to jump into at this very moment. Since launch, we've added new course elements on 2 separate occasions. And here we go again. It's update time. Now, when you shake a thwomp, it'll transform into a skewer from Super Mario World. Thwomps were already pretty beefy, but these are an even bigger pain.
Oh, those things, like the ones in the DS.
In a good way. Also, when you shake a P-switch, it'll turn into a key. Plus shaking
A key! Oh my god, I've been waiting for this.
a door will now make it a key door. Yep, you guessed it. Can't open one of those without a key.
Now that's what Gaming Sweet wanted, and I
Hide one in a block, or make an enemy hold one, and you can make levels where you can't advance without a key. Which means you can now make courses with mandatory boss battles.
Yo!
Oh yeah. And if you shake a coin, it'll change into a pink coin. Collect them all and a key will appear. That way you can make an adventurous level where you have to find all the pink coins to win.
That's
These new course elements definitely expand your puzzle-making horizons. We're also adding new elements to online play. The update will let you play 100 Mario Challenge on a new Super Expert mode.
super expert. I don't think I can do that.
It'll unlock after clearing Expert mode, and it'll dish out a volley of 6 extremely tough levels for you to beat
6?
with 100 Marios. Your prize for winning? New Mystery Mushroom costumes.
That's
So even if you think you have them all, give this new mode a try and see if you can get them all. Additionally, the Super Mario Maker bookmark site will see additions such as ranking categories for world records and the number of first clears on courses, inspiring new ways to create and play in the main game. This new update will be available for download on March 9th.
March 9th.
Sometimes, one of the best parts of an
Hatsune Miku.
RPG is its style, and no one understands that quite like Atlas, the makers of this next Wii U game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE is a brand new IP that takes inspiration from Atlas's own titles and the Fire Emblem series. It's an energetic fusion of the deep RPG gameplay you'd expect from an Atlas game and the adrenaline-fueled fun of a huge pop idol concert. Every inch oozes style, from the in-game music videos and commercials to the hot new tracks from Avex, the company behind some of the biggest pop stars in Japan. And speaking of, the game is based in Japan, so we're keeping
Yo, that looks graphically amazing.
its original VO track and adding in English subtitles.
Speaking like Mario and Super Smash Bros.
If you consider yourself a JRPG
Wait, did it just say Palm?
fan, or just someone daring enough to try something new, look no further. Your summer is now complete.
My life is complete. Just kidding.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE will arrive stateside June 24th.
Shouldn't Gosney X thing. Fire Emblem.
You may remember this next title from a Nintendo Direct last year. Lost Reavers is Bandai Namco's latest free-to-play online co-op action game.
That looks nice.
Team up with other adventurers online to fight zombies and solve puzzles as you search for valuable treasure in the most diverse locations on the planet. You'll need the wits to solve puzzles, the expertise to kill bosses, and the firepower to fight legions of undead guardians. Acquire treasure and successfully make your way back to complete the mission and receive your share of the spoils. As you go on missions, characters will level up, unlock more skills, and increase their funds so you can acquire new weapons. Each map also has a variety of different routes, puzzles, and enemy spawns, so levels can be played and enjoyed multiple times. You can look forward to playing Lost Reavers in the open beta version coming soon to Wii U.
Open beta.
Next, let's paint the town red, and just about every other color. In the Paper Mario series,
Oh my god. Oh my.
we always challenge ourselves to bring something
Oh no, please don't be like Sticker Star. Please don't be like Sticker Star. Please don't be like Sticker Star.
fresh to the action-adventure genre. And this time, in Paper Mario Color Splash, the theme is colors and paint. As such,
Splatoon?
the game takes place in a colorful paradise called Prism Island. But something is very wrong. Prism Island is being drained of its color. To make sense of all this, it's up to Paper
So basically, Kirby on Rainbow Cruise X Paper
Mario to do like he does and set off on a journey to bring color back to the land.
If the gameplay is good, I'm fine.
And his new paint hammer is just the ticket. It splashes paint on anything he hits, restoring the island's color bit by bit. He can even splash paint on colorless toads to revive the poor little guys.
I don't see how people react.
A splash of
I like it, but I kind of like Sticker Star.
color will even liven up a toad house. In battle, you'll paint cards like this, and then flick them to start the battle. There are special cards too. They'll
Oh, sorry, they're getting like paper jam into.
unleash some satisfyingly powerful attacks.
Wait, seriously?
The latest entry in this beloved series, Paper Mario Color Splash, is currently planned for release in 2016.
2016.
Pikachu, Lucario,
Oh, Pokmon Tournament.
Machamp,
Yep. Hype.
Gengar, and many more of your favorite Pokemon are about to face off in Pokmon Tournament for Wii U.
Pokken, not Pokken.
In the Ferrum League, players will start at the bottom tier, facing off against relatively easy opponents. But as you move up in the ranks, you'll encounter skilled opponents worthy of your absolute best. Winning a fight in any mode earns in-game currency that allows you to change the appearance of your avatar. Battles will require quick reflexes and the ability to read your opponent. Some Pokemon are fast and can use their speed to rush in and deal damage. Other Pokemon rely on their brute power to dominate the competition. Each main battle Pokemon and pairings of support Pokemon can change the way you approach the fight. So find your favorite combination to suit your playstyle. To help you determine which Pokemon you should try first, here's a few highlights of main battle Pokemon. Lucario uses powerful aura-based attacks to create attacking projectiles from far away.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
After activating Burst Attack mode, Lucario can unleash a massive beam of aura energy to get back into the battle, or to finish it off. Machamp capitalizes on brute strength via rapid-fire punches, damaging throws, and more to send opponents reeling. This Pokemon is a real heavy hitter, and a force to be reckoned with when up close and personal. Last but not least, Gengar pulls out every trick in the book to keep opponents guessing. If instantly appearing anywhere, throwing
Oh, okay, I'm getting this. This is basically Bayonetta.
punches from out of nowhere, and more doesn't scare you, then Gengar's final Burst Attack move is really the stuff of nightmares.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
For early adopters, an exclusive Amiibo card of Shadow Mewtwo will come within the physical copy of the first production run of the game, so make sure you grab it early, as it won't last forever. Pokmon Tournament launches on Wii U March 18th. And to whet your appetite for launch day, make sure to catch the final battles of the Pokmon Tournament Early Access competition that airs on March 17th. And tomorrow, March 4th, will
Oh yeah, Twilight Princess HD. Oh, I know.
return to the land of Hyrule, or journey there for the first time, to experience an updated version of one of the most stirring tales in the Zelda series, The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess HD. Visit our YouTube channel to watch the Twilight Princess retrospective video series and learn all about the making of the original from development team members. The fourth and final episode will fill you in on all the new features in the Wii U version when it launches tomorrow alongside the game. March is also a big month for Nintendo 3DS, but no matter your system of choice, Nintendo has your back. Because this month also sees the introduction of Nintendo's new loyalty program, My
Oh yeah.
Nintendo. It's more than just a traditional point program. My Nintendo aims to offer more comprehensive and integrated features that will reward you for interacting with Nintendo products and services in a variety of new ways. You can pre-register for Nintendo's first smart device app, Miitomo, and sign up for a Nintendo account now to become a My Nintendo member and start earning My Nintendo Platinum points. Stay tuned for more details to come. You know, there's another thing you can look forward to in March, and it involves Amiibo. Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge is a special treat for all you Amiibo lovers out there. In this free download for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, you can tap compatible Amiibo figures to guide one of 10 mini characters through specific levels that they alone can access. Each mini has their own powers too, like Mini Mario, who can wall jump. There are some other really neat powers as well. This game will be available for early access at participating retailers beginning March 25th with the purchase of any Nintendo Amiibo figure. It will also be available to download for free from Nintendo eShop on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS beginning April 28th. In other Amiibo news, Series 4 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards are on the way this June. Also keep an eye out for the Isabelle Amiibo figure, which will be available individually, separate from the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival bundle in June as well. And she'll be accompanied by another Amiibo figure, this time sporting her summer outfit.
Oh.
Now let's take a look at what else is new in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo 3DS. Virtual Console is about to receive an upgrade, exclusively on new Nintendo 3DS systems. We'll begin releasing Super NES Virtual Console titles, complete with new
That's basically Undertale.
Nintendo 3DS exclusive features.
If you guys don't know, Undertale is based off Earthbound. If you guys don't know Earthbound, I don't know what life is
like Perfect Pixel Mode, which displays each game in its original resolution.
No, that's not.
The classic games you see on screen and more are coming in the near future. The very near future. To begin,
They didn't forget about that.
these original Super NES launch games will be available in Nintendo eShop for new Nintendo 3DS systems following today's presentation.
Oh my.
We'll add to the lineup with these titles on March 24th, and then even more on April 14th. The legendary games of the Super NES era hold a special place in many gamers' hearts, mine included. So I'm planning to turn my new Nintendo 3DS XL into my own portable Super NES vault. I hope you do too. It's hard to imagine how solitaire and horse racing could be related. Well, because they're not. But that didn't stop the developers at Game Freak. In Pocket Card Jockey, you'll
Seriously? Oh my god. I always wanted this game.
play as a jockey who has to partake in a fast-paced, simplified version of solitaire to propel your horse through intense races. As you clear cards,
My mom will love this. She loves solitaire.
you'll earn Unity Power, which is used to move your horse on the track or saved for a boost in the home stretch. It's all about leveling up your horse through strategic positioning and placement on the track. As the level rises, your horse's stats will increase, and you'll gain bonuses too. Over time, you'll start to win trophies for high-ranking races, which will draw in sponsors. And eventually, you'll retire your faithful steed, and then another, and pair them up on the farm to breed and train new ponies. Before you know it, you may be surprised at just how deep such a simple game could be.
Yep.
Find out for yourself when Pocket Card Jockey rides into Nintendo eShop for Nintendo 3DS in May.
Right.
Next up, Azure Striker Gunvolt 2.
That's good.
The first game in the series featured the exciting, fast-paced 2D action that you've come to expect from Inti Creates. For the sequel, the action has evolved and comes equipped with new features. Now, Gunvolt's rival Culpin has joined the fray as a playable character. Dash into enemies to lock onto them, then unleash a devastating homing shot. But that's not all. Culpin can also copy the abilities of all 7 new boss characters and use them as his own. If you haven't had a chance to play the original yet, from March 2nd till June 1st, Azure Striker Gunvolt will be available at a discounted price in Nintendo eShop. Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 will be available in Nintendo eShop on 3DS this summer. Last month, Fire Emblem Fates marched on to Nintendo 3DS systems. And this
game is awesome.
month, a whole new path through the game will become available, along with the next installment in a series of downloadable content. This third path through the story, Fire Emblem Fates Revelation, will do as its name implies and reveal many secrets you can't discover in the paths of Birthright or Conquest. When the Revelation path releases on March 10th, select Explore Fates in the title screen to connect to the internet and purchase Revelation in-game for just under $20 real-world dollars. Once you purchase the path, a third option will appear at the Branch of Fate in Chapter 6. Refuse to choose a side. And today, 2 new maps will be released at the in-game DLC shop, Dragon's Gate. You can acquire rare weapons on the map Museum Melee, and on
this thing reminds me of chess.
March 17th, the map Royal Royale will be released. In this map, the siblings of both kingdoms will have to spar to determine who among them is worthy of the task to save an alternate version of Corrin from another world. Each map is available at Dragon's Gate for the price you see on screen. But if you've purchased Map Pack 1, they're already yours for the taking. And keep an eye out for even more DLC maps added weekly until April 21st.